Welcome back to day 10. Thank you so much for being here. Today's practice is a balancing flow. Let's jump right into it. So make C's with both of your hands and place them over your eyes. Lightly pull the skin out 1 millimeter to the sides, and you're going to squint your eyes closed, feeling the activation in the lower eyelid. Make sure that the hands are completely covering the face, so there should be no gaps between the hands and the face. Keep squinting the eyes closed here and making sure not to create any wrinkles on the forehead area. Notice the balance on each side, making sure you're pressing into each side evenly and squinting in the eyes evenly on each side, incorporating that balance here. Inhale, exhale, and come out of the pose. Now we're going to move on to the double V exercise. So take the index finger and the middle finger and place them on the eyes. Look up and squint, feeling the activation again in the lower eyelid. Make sure your hands are not pulling down on your eyes, and they could be stretching out about 1 millimeter while you're looking up. You want to make sure you're relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck, and don't pull too hard on the skin here. Activating through that lower eyelid, squeezing, and release. Let's move on to eye line with tapping. So we're going to close the eyes and look up into your eyebrows. Gently tap around the eyes, under the eyes, and around the eyebrow. Remember to breathe here, sitting up straight, hugging that navel into the spine. Our eyes are looking up towards our eyebrows. And remember, this is a gentle tapping motion. Don't press too hard here. Inhale, exhale, and come out of the pose. We're going to move back to the double C's. So make double C's with your hands and place them over your eyes. Make sure there's no gaps. And this time we're going to pulse for 3 seconds and release. So hold each pulse, each squint for 3 seconds and release. Pulse and release. Pulse and release. Let's do this a couple more times and try to sync up the breath with the squinting. Keep this going. We're looking up and really feeling that activation in the lower eyelid. Making sure to keep the hands covering the face and release any tension out of that neck, any tension out of the jaw, the shoulders. Really feeling into that lower eyelid here. Let's do 2 more here. And then you can release and come out of the pose. Let's do double V now. Index and middle finger come to rest next to the eyes. Stretch the eyes out very slightly to the sides. And this time, same thing. Pulse for 3 seconds and release. Looking up, feeling the activation in that lower eyelid. And again, let's remember the idea of balance. So pressing into the left and the right sides equally, making sure to activate through the left and right eye, and really balance out this practice. Feel the activation in the lower eyelid. Make sure things are balanced on each side, offering the same resistance. Keep breathing here. Neck is relaxed. Go ahead, release. Let's move back to eye line with tapping. So close the eyes, look up into the eyebrows, and gently tap around the eyes. Feel into your face here. Remember to breathe. And if you feel any spots with any stagnation or built up energy, you can linger there a little longer. These are gentle taps. Remember to keep it balanced on each side. Stay connected to the breath here. Inhale, exhale, and go ahead and release. All right, last time, double C's. So make a C with your hands, place them over your eyes, and we're going to squint up. This time we're going to do quick pulses. So 1 second squints upwards, looking up, squinting through that bottom eyelid, making sure there's no gaps in between our face and our hands. And we're offering equal resistance on each side. So just tune in. Are you pressing harder on the right side or the left side? Make sure it's even. You don't want your hands pressing too hard into your face where you're creating wrinkles. You want it pressing in just enough so that there's no gaps between the face and the hands. Relax the tension out of the neck and the shoulders if you can. Pulsing, making small pulses, really working that lower eyelid here. The left and right eye are working equally. And go ahead and release. All right, last time, double V. So place the fingers next to the eye, and this time we're making quick pulses. So squint through that lower eyelid. The index and middle finger are resting near the eyes, pulling slightly 1 millimeter out. Make sure that your fingers don't fall down, keeping them in place, sturdy there. And quick pulses, working through that lower eyelid. Make sure the resistance on the right and left hand is equal, and the contraction of the eyelids is the same on the left and right side. Remember to breathe here. Back is straight, neck is relaxed. We're really doing wonders for these lower eyelids. All right, last time, eye align with tapping. Close your eyes, look into your eyebrows, and gently tap around the eyes. Notice how each side feels. Offer tapping that's balanced on each side. Make sure we're not pressing too hard on either side. Noticing. Breathing. Great job. Go ahead and release. Next, we're going to do a circle eye stretch. So take the left hand and place it on the outside of the right eyebrow. With the other hand, we're going to make little circles around the eye very gently. So we're holding up the outside of the eye with our left hand, and our right hand is making gentle circles. This is great for stretching out the eyes after we do the eye workouts. And these are very gentle movements. The skin here is very thin, so we want to be careful to keep it very gentle here. Great job. Move to the other side. The right hand comes over to the left eyebrow, and with our left hand, again, gentle circles. Moving around the eye, very gently. Being careful not to pull on any of the skin. It's a feather light touch here. And making sure we keep that outside of the eye lifted. Ah, that feels good. Go ahead and release. Next, we're going to move on to the double chin blaster. So sit up straight, take a deep breath in and a long breath out, and we'll relax the shoulders down. We're going to look up and tilt our face to the sky. Stick the tongue in the air and hold it up, pointing up towards the ceiling as we relax the forehead and relax the eyes. Keep that tongue pointing up towards the ceiling and make sure the shoulders are back. Go ahead and release. Great job. We're going to do this 2 more times. So relax the shoulders, look up, and tilt the head back. This time we're going to make little pulses with our tongue. So pointing the tongue up, pulling it back, up, up, up. Great job. I know this looks a little silly, but it does wonders for the neck and jawline area. A couple more pulses here, and you can go ahead and come out of the pose. We're going to do this one last time. Take a deep breath in, long breath out, relax the shoulders back, look up, and this time we're going to make circles with the tongue. So make sure you're not feeling any tension in the jaw area here, making circles one way. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and reverse the circle, going the other way. Keep looking up and make sure you're not carrying any tension in the forehead or the eyes. The upper face is completely relaxed. Go ahead and release. Great job. We're going to finish off with a wonderful neck stretch. So go ahead and clasp your hands together and place them on the back of the head. Without pressing down with your hands, letting gravity do the work, you're just going to look down and feel the stretch through the back of the neck. When you're ready, go ahead and turn to the right, come back to center, and then turn to the left. Make sure not to press too hard on the back of the neck here. Inhale, exhale, and release. And that's it for today. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.